Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a full face of first impressions. If you watched my last video then you will see that I did a huge makeup haul, and I thought that I would just do a video where I just test out all the stuff from the haul, or most of the stuff from the haul. So I'm going to be trying all that makeup that I just showed you in that video, and obviously I've not used I don't think any of these stuff, so everything is literally brand new to me. So if you would like to know my first impressions on all the products that I got in my previous haul, then be sure to give the video a thumbs up and just keep watching it out. So I'm going to start off with the skin first today, I think. I actually have two face primers that I showed you in the haul. I have the Colourpop All Star Matte and Blur Primer, and then I have the Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. I've been dying to get this Smashbox primer for so long, and I've been dying to use it, but I think I'm going to go with the Colourpop primer because I'm going to test out their foundation, so I think it makes sense to kind of use their primer with the foundation, if that makes sense. Me, I don't like mattifying primers because I like being glowy. I don't have dry skin, so I don't think that this is gonna cause any problems. I just prefer to be on the more kind of dewy side. So it's also a blurring primer, which I'm not like big into like blurring and pore filling kind of primers. The only one I do really like is the Touch and Soul No Problem one. That is like amazing. I do love that one. So yeah, I don't really know how much to put on. So this is my first time using... Oh, should I put a headband on? Do I ever learn? No. That matted my forehead. It's like a moisturiser, if I'm being honest. It doesn't feel like silicone-y, which is good because I don't like the feel, like I don't like the kind of texture of silicone like based primers. I think that they're too kind of slippery and I don't really like that. It smells like sweets, by the way, if anyone was wondering. I didn't actually read what it said. I'm so bad at life. We've bottled up a selfie filter to give you perfect looking skin that stays matte all day. This pore minimizing, line blurring, skin perfecting primer is formulated with rose and chamomile extracts to give you the perfect canvas. Great. It feels like the tiniest bit tacky. It smells nice. It has mattified. As far as like the blurring goes, I don't really see a difference. Foundation, I've been so excited to try this. This is their No Filter foundation. I've been waiting for them to come out with the foundation literally as soon as they release their concealers. So I did just do guesswork and I did get the shade medium 100, which I think should be okay for me. 25ml in here, which is 0.85 fluid ounces. The normal amount that you get in a foundation is usually like 1 fluid ounce, so it's a tiny bit less, but it's really affordable. I know usually when I try out new foundations I do like half my face with a brush and half with a sponge, but I'm not doing like a full-on review, so I'm just gonna go in with a sponge for today. Honestly, I don't know, so I'm just gonna... Oh, that just glittered everywhere. That's a powerful pump, so yeah, keep that in mind. I don't know if that was just mine, but it went everywhere. I have like a little blemish here, so we'll see if it covers it up. I don't know if it claims to be full coverage or not. I haven't actually checked, I just bought it. Colour match, I'm so happy with that. That seems perfect. Praying that it doesn't oxidize, or then that it's not going to be my shade. So the coverage seems pretty good, to be fair. Like that was like half a pump that I did on this side, and it seems quite nice. Do you think that this is supposed to be a matte foundation? I'm pretty sure. When they advertised it, I think they were advertising it as a matte foundation. From the UK, I do apologise because I know Colourpop is not the easiest to get. Well, you can't get them in the UK unless you pay hundreds of pounds on Amazon, but I just pay the customs fee. If anyone was wondering in the UK how I get Colourpop, I pay the customs fee and I just wait until I do a big order so I get the free shipping, and then I just pay the customs fee. So that is looking quite nice. I feel like it doesn't look too matte. Like I've kind of got like a bit of a glow here, which I'm still surprised at because obviously that primer was a mattifying primer. So maybe that doesn't mattify that much. It doesn't look that matte anymore. So maybe if you're someone with really, really oily skin, maybe think about getting that primer because it doesn't look like now, it doesn't look like a matte, like I can see like a bit of shine, but it looks really, really nice. I'm liking this so far. So yeah, I'm liking that. I don't actually have a new concealer, so I'm just going to use the Colourpop concealer. This is the shade Medium 30. Yeah, this is that new no filter setting powder. I got the translucent one. This is so cute. It is perfect for traveling. It's great. I love it. To make sure I've got no creases under my eye, take a bit on a brush. It's really nice actually. I have to powder my T-zone area because I don't feel like that primer mattified it that much. Liking how the skin's looking right now. Okay, so I think I'm gonna move on to the eyes now because I just look like a little gremlin. Of course, I have the Zodiac eyeshadow palette by Kathleen Lights and Colourpop. However, I think I'm just gonna do like separate tutorials on this, like using this palette, because I want to do a few different looks with it because I've been dying to try this. This is the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone eyeshadow palette, that's what it's called. Yeah, I have been dying to try one of these Wet n Wild palettes. I have swatched it. As you can see, this highlight shade to start off with right here. In the pan and like on the brush, I'm tapping it off a bit because this one does look the tiniest bit powdery, but I remember like when I swatched them all, this was the only one that seemed this tiniest bit powdery, so I'm not too bothered. How many times did I just say powdery? So I'm going to go in with the transition shade, which is this warm brown. Oh, that is so nice. I think I've decided that this is my favourite transition colour ever already. Like just from that, just from seeing that. This is the warm brown that I've been waiting to find. Like I need this in a single eyeshadow pan. This whole palette is just worth it for me because of this warm brown. The matte shade in the palette is this dark kind of berry shade. We'll use the berry one because I want to try as many as I can. This reminds me of Bitten by Makeup Geek. About this shade is that it's not too pigmented, but it's like you've still got colour payoff, but it's not overly pigmented where you kind of get worried about blending, which is good. Okay, I'm not gonna do a cut crease for once. I just realised that I'm literally all of my tutorials recently, I just do cut crease and I've just got carried away with it. So I'm just gonna take my finger and I'm gonna take this kind of champagne-y pink kind of shade. I'm gonna kind of swipe that over the lid. That looks really nice and it's blended nicely into the kind of berry shade here. Has surprised me, like everything just looks very well blended and I'm kind of obsessed. I'm gonna quickly just go finish this eye off camera and then I'll come back and do some eyeliner. Not being funny or anything, but I love this eyeshadow palette. I know I've only used it once. I want to see how the lid shade holds up throughout the day because it does look kind of sheer and it does look like something that can kind of disappear throughout the day, but that blended so nicely that I've got like high-end eyeshadow palettes that don't blend as good as these. Like this is better than like Huda Beauty's eyeshadows to me. Like this is good blended eyeshadow. So I'm gonna do some eyeliner now. I've got the Eyeko London waterproof black liquid liner. Never used this in my entire life, so I'm gonna try it out. It is super black. I do really like this. I'm not gonna do a wing because I'm not feeling a wing today. I don't like wings anymore, I really don't, on me personally. So this is the Collection Lash Surge Mascara. That's so hard to say. Okay, the bristles are very hard. It's alright actually. I'm gonna add another layer and see. I feel like this mascara has potential. This is a good mascara. Okay, so the brush being super hard, that like aside, this is a good ass mascara. So what I'm kind of getting from the mascara is that it's really nice. I feel like if you apply 2 coats, so you do one, let it dry a tiniest bit, and then add another layer, I think it looks really nice like that. I think if you add any more, I feel like it does have the potential to be clumpy though. Like the tiniest bit, but that's really nice. I have a new bronzer or a highlighter, so I'm just gonna put on my Elcie bronzer and the Bobbi Brown Moon Glow highlight. I thought I did, you know, I thought I had everything, but I swear I had a highlight. Oh, well I don't. And I'm gonna do blush next actually. So for blush, I've got the Physicians Formula Butter Blush, and this one is in the shade, this is in the shade Nude Silk, which looks like that. It looks like a really nice nude. Oh, this is nice. That is a really nice nude. I know you literally can't even tell properly. I don't know, can you just like tell right on the cheeks? It's giving a nice glow as well. You know what, I think I might just skip highlight because that's given a really nice glow on the skin anyway. So yeah, it smells like a dream, as everything by Physicians Formula always does anyway. Okay, so for setting spray, I actually have 2. The Wet n Wild Photo Focus Natural Finish Setting Spray and the Colourpop All Star Setting Spray. I don't know what to use, so I'll just use both of them, I guess. The Colourpop one first and see if it mattifies. I think it is. So this is to mattify, so I'll try using this first, give it a shake. I love this colour, by the way, this peachy orange. I'm loving it. And it's just here, it doesn't look that matte. Okay, let's try the other one. This is the Wet n Wild one. This is so cute, look how tiny that is. That looks like a good mist. I will say, the Colourpop one, I do feel like it did matte my skin a little bit. And it smelled really good as well, it kind of smelled like cake. The Wet n Wild one, I think it did leave like little speckles on my face, sprayed it. So I feel like if you use this spray, then definitely just kind of go over it with a sponge, or just, I use a fan now just to dry it quickly. That. Okay, then for lips, I have options. Sleek Gloss, a new formula of the Colourpop Ultra Glossy Lips. They have a new applicator and everything. I tried this yesterday, to be fair, like on my hand. Stick, and then a Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit, and then Depop and Kathleen's Luxe Lipstick, which I think I'm gonna go with the Luxe Lipstick because it's the most nude. I love their soft matte lip cream in London. It's one of my favourites, so I thought I'd just get the lip liner. I'm gonna go in with the Colourpop I cannot talk. Pop Luxe Lipstick in the shade What's Your Sign. I love it. I love it already. That is such a nice nude. I mean, I never doubt Kathleen Lights with anything makeup because I feel like we have similar tastes as well, and that nude is so nice. It's so peachy. I'm obsessed. So I'm just gonna go over what I love the most and what I'm just kind of about. Face primer, I'm gonna try it out a bit more because one, I didn't think it matted the skin once I put foundation over it, even though the foundation claims to be matte anyway. I still feel like my T-zone area was, like the oil was still going to come through. Same with the setting spray, I feel like it didn't matte it completely. I still feel like I could get oily throughout the day, so I'm definitely going to test those again. The foundation, however, I really like it as a first impression. Obviously, I'm going to wear it for the full day. I am going to work. Wear it for a few days and then I'll update the description box, so by the time you're watching this, obviously you would have seen my haul already, but I will just leave kind of like my thoughts on the foundation where I've added it in the description box, so I can let you know there. Physicians Formula blush I'm really happy about. I love that nude shade. The Wet n Wild setting spray, I think it seems okay. I just have to maybe work with it a bit so I don't get the speckles. Lipstick, yes, 100%. And I think mainly this guy was the winner of this entire video. The eye look, I'm so blown away with it. Like, obviously it just looks like such a simple eye look, but it just blended so well, and this is so affordable. This is the cheapest palette that I own, and it's one of the best easily, and I've only used it once. If there was anything that I didn't like, the setting spray, and again, like I said, the primer was just kind of but I need to try it a bit more before I give an actual opinion on it. The eyeliner I think was okay, and the mascara, that was a winner. I really like this collection mascara. I hope it doesn't kind of dry up and crackle throughout the day, but apart from that, this was a pretty successful first impressions, I guess. That is the end of the video, guys, so I hope you enjoyed this first impressions today. Sorry that the video was long. These always are, and you know me. Again, so much for watching. Remember to subscribe if you haven't already. I'm pretty close to 1,000, or I might have hopefully hit 1,000 by the time this video goes up, so if I have, thank you. And just remember to subscribe as well if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!